What is up, guys? I am RedemptionGabe, and in today's video I'm going to be talking about Flash Player end of life. Well, what does that mean to you? Well, that means that Adobe is not going to be updating Flash, but they have ceased to update their software or give security updates. Well, what does that mean to you? Well, that means you're going to be vulnerable to security breaches or malware attacks. And that happened over the years where you have a lot of junkware on the system because of a fake Flash update or some other things that happened for a really long time. And it used to be really bad, and some of them have rootkits embedded onto them, and it's really bad on the system. Sometimes if you don't know where rootkits come on the system, they could be hiding on the local disk drive. They hide on usually around Windows. Look, go all the way to System 32. And if you look all the way to drivers, if you have any suspicious drivers with rootkits on it, that will usually hide around them, but that is not always the case. Because rootkits, they hide anywhere in the operating system. If you have anything like that, and it won't allow you to delete them, since they protect themselves as protected folders. So another thing with Flash is that once they cease to update Flash, which they already did that, and now that Adobe made that software obsolete. So that's another thing you have to keep this in mind. So remember about that. So another thing that I see a lot of people do is that they go on these fake websites. Now that Flash has been ended support, it's also a target for malware if you still have it installed. So if you see any web pages still promoting Adobe Flash Player, it's often a scam. Because now Adobe no longer offers it for downloads, and that's what happens. Now, Flash support, it was never going to come to an end, started in 2017. And we all have to think that Apple has ended that support and accelerated its death. You have to understand that Flash Player is like running a car when or your bike with no brakes on. So imagine how dangerous can that be if you don't change the oil on your car, or if you don't change the oil on your motorcycle and then ride a motorcycle without a helmet. So that's going to be the same thing if you don't uninstall Flash right now. Yes, Flash had its days, but now if you want to check if Flash has been uninstalled, you need to go to the go into the start menu, right click on start, and hit control panel. I think it should be around there. Okay, you're gonna go on the start panel, go into the control panel, and yes, but this is the problem when you go to uninstall program. This has never worked for years because sometimes it does leave remnants on the system. I don't know about you guys, but this does sometimes leave remnants on the system. That's my opinion. But seriously, and look for something like Flash Player because this has been a whole security risk. So if you're still rocking Flash Player, oh, you should always uninstall that because that's always been a problem. And because remember, criminals and cyber crooks would always target out-of-date software. And this is the Adobe Genuine service, which is all part to run the Adobe products correctly. But that's all. See, I don't have Flash Player anymore on my system now that they made that software obsolete. Now, if you have noticed things like that. Now, if you actually noticed over here, open file location, Adobe Animate used to allow you to make Flash applications, but not the case anymore. It used to be called Flash, like as a development application, but now that Flash has been obsolete, it's now called Adobe Animate. Now you can make that, like you can make your own cartoons with it. But yes, if you are using Adobe Flash as of 2021, now hold it below right there, because Adobe has also stopped you from trying to browse any website from using Flash Player. for your own security. Yes, I am gonna get some really scaremongering tactics in the comments. Is I love the Adobe Flash. It has powered my childhood and lets me play those games on the internet. But unfortunately, these things have to go. I still play other games as well, but not those Flash games. I remember playing GTA Flash games at school or playing those unblocked games at Google. But unfortunately, Flash player has to go. Had its days, but now it's like how you're running your car with no brakes. Another thing is most of the major browsers are no longer giving you the options. If you go to browsers like Edge and stuff like that, you won't see the option to enable Flash because they just took it out in Edge. If you want to see if I'm not lying, you see just type in words for Flash, you won't see that there because you cannot turn that back on because Adobe just killed Flash. So what is the point for browsers trying to put the option for Flash Player if the option isn't there to install Flash Player? It just makes no sense. So a lot of the browsers will stop offering that feature to enable Flash Player. So remember, Adobe Flash Player is just the name being. It's proprietary software. It's their software. Like it's his software or his game. They could do whatever they want to their software. It's like now that they made that software obsolete, it's like you're gonna be running a car without. It's like you're driving a car these days, like with Adobe Flash Player. It's like, how about you run the car or ride your bike with no brakes? Look at how dangerous can that be? Or you're going to be riding a car like and you haven't changed the oil, check the oil on your transmission fluid. How more dangerous can that be? So think again. Don't use Adobe Flash Player because they have ended support recently for Flash Player. Yes, we already know that it's a very sad thing that Adobe did, but it's their software. They can do whatever the heck they want. Yes, it's Adobe, so once they end something made it obsolete, it's their software, and that they can do whatever they want. So, on RedemptionGabe, it's a quick heads up video over there. I would like to let you know that if you have followed me on Instagram, follow me on RedemptionGabe. I did put like a little TikTok looking video about Adobe have ended Flash. I know you guys are crying about that. Why they're ending it, but yes, it had its days, but we have to let it go. And I hope you guys let that go of your mind. Hopefully you change your mind not to use it and you can try something else. If you are making a website, try to use something like HTML5 or something a lot more different, which are open source, and don't use any proprietary software code to license your code. So there you have it. I'm RedemptionGabe. I'm signing off.